Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Demo's Diecast. Shout out to all of our subscribers and returning viewers. Thank you guys for tuning in, as well as all of our new viewers. If you're a first-time viewer, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be opening and reviewing the Hot Wheels 1/43 scale Nissan Skyline GTR R34. So this is my first 1/43 scale that Hot Wheels has released. The early releases were the Corvette C8, the Lamborghini Countach new body style. Then they did the Jeep Wrangler and a Ford Mustang. None of those three or four, actually really grabbed my attention. I thought about grabbing the Lamborghini, but when I saw it in stores, I just wasn't sold on it. But being a JDM guy, when they released this one or they said this was coming out, I was like, yeah, this would be the first one that I'll grab. I don't really collect 1/43 scale cars. This will be my first Hot Wheels. I do have some 1/43 scale Formula One cars, just because of their detail. A lot of them are Bibaragos, and then I have some other brands as well, Mini Champs and whatnot. But yeah, so I do have a case that I can store this in, just like a little clear case. So I'm looking forward to getting this out and taking a look and seeing what the quality is really like on these. So let's not waste any more time. And there it is. This is really, really nice in hand. It's got good weight to it. Full metal base. Wow, look at that detail. Guys, this is crazy. This is really, really sick. Shout out to Mr. Bill on this one. He was able to find these while he was out frequenting some stores. I ended up getting him a complete set of the new Fast and the Furious, and he was able to grab a couple of these at a Target that he saw. So shout out to him for that. So yeah, man, this thing is crazy. Super, super sick. Look at that detail. I mean, I am a big fan of this. This is really, really dope. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in on this one and see if we can get a closer look at everything. So boom, right off the bat, you've got that beautiful Millennium Jade color. This is a super, super rare color. To my knowledge, Millennium Jades were only sold in NER models. So V-Spec NER, M-Spec NER, etc. They aren't very popular as far as there's not a lot of them. Obviously, they're only made in a couple different models. But then on top of that, I want to say they were just limited as far as colors. I want to say I heard somewhere at one point that this color, there was only 154 made, but I'm not positive on that. I would have to do some research, but let's take a look at the details on this. This is crazy. So right away, you've got the beautiful black 5-spoke Nismo LM wheels with the gold brake caliper in the back there, and you've got a fixed rotor as well. So that's super sick. No detail on the lug nuts, like you can see them. They're not painted chrome or anything, but I think it looks better with them all black. You do get a nice, decently treaded tire there. Decent tread on that, so that's pretty sick. Let's take a look here. Your door handle has an indentation underneath, so that's super cool. Looks like there is going to be a keyhole there. You've got a really nice mirror there. Does have some reflection. It's more or less kind of like some silver paint. Not really reflective per se. Take a look on the inside. I first I thought this was going to be a cage, but I think this is just the window. So yeah, the quality on that's kind of I don't think you should be able to see that, but not a huge deal. Inside, there's a little bit of good detail in there. Like the seats are really detailed. They have texture to them. There's no color difference or anything like that. You don't have like a two-tone seat. See if you can see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the dashboard and whatnot, but from my perspective, there's no real detail on there. We'll take a look on the driver's side. You do have a nice side marker here. You have your GTR badge there. Again, your Nismo LM GT4 wheels. Nice gold caliper, rotor again. Super nice. This would be a vent on the real car. It's actually just painted black. It's not opened. Some hints of windshield washer nozzles there. Hints of some windshield wipers here across the front. So that's pretty sick. Let's take a look at the front. We have that beautiful Nismo front mount intercooler right off the bat. I noticed that. You got a nice front lip down here. So that's super sick. Not going to be carbon fiber or anything, but it's like a matte black compared to obviously the Millennium Jade paint. You have a signal marker here, which is not lensed. This is going to be a tampo on there, but you do get a lensed headlight, which actually looks really good. The fitment is really good. It's pretty clear. There's not like a lot of glue marks or anything, so I'm actually kind of impressed with the headlights there. You do get a GTR badge here in the grille. It looks like a little bit of over glue or something like that on it, but not terrible. It's not the greatest. The R, yeah, I mean, you can make it out. It says GTR, so not too bad there. That headlight looks pretty good on this side as well. So you've got some vents here. These would lead to, I believe these lead to brake ducts. Or no, excuse me. These would be the cooling ducts for the brakes. I believe it goes through these spots here. So I'll take a look at the other side. Pretty much the same thing. On the real car, this would be vented. So they could have put some black paint or something on there to give it that appearance or give it that illusion, but not a huge deal. Turn around, take a look at the back. Beautiful lens taillights. Again, perfect fitment, no like glue hanging over or anything like that. Paint is really good on the lens taillight, so the blinker in the middle is like centered. Got a nice GTR badge with a keyhole there, Nissan badge, third brake light. You do have the classic GTR spoiler, and as you can see when I move my finger right there, it is opened, so that's sick. They actually did leave that open. It's not all one piece, just painted black. Let's see if we can tell, is that carbon fiber? If there's any type of print. Nope, so just like a matte black on there, but super dope. Got a rear windshield wiper there. It is missing some rear defrosters. They did not do that detail on it. Not a huge deal, but you know, it just adds to the realism. You've got your nice V-Spec 2 NER badge on the rear underneath the taillight here. You've got your rear fog light and your reverse light. Nismo license plate. You've got your Skyline verbiage in there, and that's actually like indented like it would be on the real car, so that's pretty sick. Really nice. Exhaust, not that great. They could have at least hollowed that out a little bit, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at the bottom, because that really had me. This is crazy. The detail on the bottom of this is insane. So you can see all of the suspension components are painted a different color. You've got your control arms. You've got, all your mounting points. Backside of the rotor. You've got your transmission here with your drive shaft leading to the rear differential. You've got your downpipes coming from the twin turbos into a catalytic converter, resonator, and then boom, comes out of the resonator up underneath the rear diffuser and out the back. That detail is nuts. That's crazy. Super dope. More suspension components and control arms and stuff back here. These are riveted. They are not screwed together. So I guess just like a regular 164, you could drill these rivets out and take this car apart, maybe modify it, lower it a little bit. I don't know how these axles and stuff are set up, but who knows? It might be worth getting another one just to drill it, take it apart, and see how this thing works. So, man, all in all, this is really, really sick. The only thing that would have made this like more cool would have been like an opening hood with a really detailed engine bay, opening doors maybe. But other than that, this thing is on point. So super, super glad to add this to the collection. There's a few flaws here and there, right? Your red paint is not all the way on there. I did notice there were some paint defects on the windowsill here. So again, it's not a perfect model. This is not like a mini champs quality or, ignition or something like that, but still super, super, super sick. So really, really happy to add this one. Again, shout out to Mr. Bill for holding it down. Again, guys, if you want to be successful in today's game, you got to have a good team out here. Me and Mr. Bill work well together. We understand each other, and we're just here to help each other out, along with my buddy Alex. And I have a few other people that, like I said, we just hold each other down, man. When we find stuff that we look for, we grab it. Sometimes we just even swap for something else. Sometimes it's just whatever the retail price was. I just want to recoup what I paid, and that's it. So shout out to him for holding it down and hooking this one up. I'm super glad to add this one. This will go in a case. I'll have to figure out where exactly I'm going to display it, but really, really happy to add that one. So thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't grabbed this guy yet and you were kind of on the fence about it, hopefully this video gave you a little bit of insight as to what you would actually get when you buy this car in store. Again, set that guy back. Thank you all for tuning in. Much, much appreciated. Hit that like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. If you're already a subscriber, thank you guys. We appreciate it, and we'll be looking forward to the next one. Got some more mail calls coming. Still got to do our diorama video. We've got some diorama figures that we got in, so we're going to set those up with a diorama. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. We appreciate it, and we will see you guys on the next one. One love.